Boy, do we have a surprise for you. Well, except for the one where you guys fucking around in Genshin with that Beyblade thing. That was funny though. Oh, come on, it was funny. Bumper cars. Guys who brought you Bayonetta and Metal Gear Rising. That reminds me, did you fill up the Energon kegs? We just saw the probably the closest thing we'll get to a Transformers anime game. Well, aside for the one that was based on the actual Transformers anime. Oh, awesome. Hey, hey, Crosshair, just a quick. Who's your favorite Transformers character? Autobot or Decepticon? It doesn't matter. Yeah, I remember buying this game. I wish they made more Transformers games like this. But then again, wait, is Platinum Games even still in business? I'm not 100% sure. Nice. Actually, you think you might be able to pull this like whole thing off in one night, or maybe just two? 'Cause it's not a really long game. I don't know. I was just wondering if you think we could pull it off in one. Oh, oh yeah. Understandable. Uh, before, so, Unfortunately, should we each you and I tell her who our favorite Transformers characters are? Okay. Well, I have to tell if I can like choose one of all, but if I were to do favorite Autobot, probably Jetfire, and favorite Decepticon, Soundwave. Thank you. Yep. Oh, so yeah. Which version of Crosshair, by the way? There's so many. Oh, Age of Extinction. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's well. To be fair, I think that out of all the Crosshairs, that one's probably going to be the one most people think of. Well, Bone Crusher was even Michael Bay's favorite design. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is awesome. Which, yeah, Bone Crusher is definitely a cool design. I like his design as well as Blackout's design. Can I just say who I think probably the best movie Autobot design probably is? I gotta say. Well, I just want to say who I think my favorite Autobot design for the movies is. For me, probably Ironhide. Yeah. Yeah. Also, Sideswipe I thought was a really good design. But yeah, we should probably stop reminiscing and, less yapping, more zapping. Yeah, less yapping, more zapping. All right. Yeah. Right. In the 80s, judging by the way the cars are. I'm assuming this is supposed to be the 80s. No, it's Dr. Octagonopus. Bro! Ooh, bitch, get out of our way. Quite an ensemble cast, I'd say.
Insecticons. Plasma energy also detected. It seems our theory may have been correct, Soundwave.
But plasma energy is unstable. No Cybertronian has been able to tame it since the Golden Age.
Then stand back, Starscream, and watch me tame it as I have tamed you.
Oh, one of these days, Megatron.
Constructicons! Use the kinetic shields to build me a perimeter.
And where will you be, Lord Megatron?
We have been given a gift beneath the surface, and I intend to use it.
One of these things is not like the other.
Megatron,
Yeah. So,
By the
also,
Matrix.
On the plus side, I think we finally get to bust some assembly chops.
The humans are evacuated and our mission is clear. Save the city and stop Megatron. Autobots, I am all right. We will rendezvous later.
also, can I just point out how there's no greater irony than the fact that Wheeljack and Starscream in this game are both voiced by the same guy. Wheeljack in the G1, yeah, exactly. That's yeah. Oh, I like cel shaded looks too, especially if it's done with a purpose, if you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. You gotta love how Optimus's stance is just that heroic, like, put your hands on. Yeah, exactly. Which is a reference. Yeah. One episode. Yeah. I think so. It was actually one of my favorite G1 episodes. If I recall, didn't it serve as partial inspiration for the IDW comic All Hail Megatron? Yeah. Well, hey, considering the Cybertron games had really good sound design, can you blame them?
What in the world is all of this? Wheeljack? Come in. Is this Cybertronian technology?
I think so, Optimus. They're creating hurricane force winds like they're trying to sweep the city clear.
Whatever their purpose, there is more to the situation than meets the eye.
He said it! He said it! Yeah. S. Does S Witwicky. Maybe. Sure. Nice recap. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but these guys' designs are based on Runabout and Run Amok, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. That was always fun to do. Just using combos while turning into your vehicle mode, that was awesome. I'll say the only thing that's kind of disappointing about this game. Oh, hold up. We got 2 ramjets.
Optimus, I got your back. Come on, scrap 'em.
Well, apparently just coneheads in general are. Now. I have the question, do you think the conehead seekers deserve more attention?
Use ranged weapons. Keep firing. They'll fall eventually. I think.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Oh, I just think all seekers that aren't Starscream deserve some more opportunity. Not that I don't like Starscream, I love Starscream, I'm just saying. You know. I mean, at least we have been getting them in some media. I mean, mostly comics. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take a look.
To be fair, Cyberverse gave the sequel. Well, kind of. You kind of. Yeah. It's just weird. These things look like the Allspark canister from Animated. Could be. I mean, those hammers you wield look like the Magnus hammer. Well, yeah, exactly. You can even get Optimus Primal's cyber swords.
I'll watch our six. You go on ahead.
Oh. So. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Attack this Kion barrier repeatedly in a short time to destroy it. Then you may proceed.
How's it actually pronounced? Aeon. Uh, In other words, these aren't the same as the Insecticons from the show. These aren't the same as Hard Shell, Bombshell, or Kickback. Or Bombshell, Shrapnel, and Kickback. Motherfucker. Well, to be fair, yeah, I was just gonna say. G1 wasn't extremely consistent. Again, this was at a time when, like, tight continuity for pretty much anything.
Follow me.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't think Volkswagens are supposed to move that fast.
My windows are down. Optimus, look. Some sort of cache.
I believe you're right, yeah.
I knew it. Nice job.
As an... Yeah. Whose last name I cannot pronounce.
I'll sting anybody who follows.
Oh yeah, he's voiced by, Nice. But yeah, because, yeah, Sideswipe is voiced by his original voice actor, Michael Bell. Yes. And Soundtrack. We used to have one of those. But,
Keep going.
I was just gonna say, Michael Bell voiced several other characters in G1. Actually, did he voice Scrapper in G1? I can't remember. Yes, he did, which was awesome. Yeah, exactly. Even then, he was more or less just a glorified cameo. Oh, I do too. But still, yeah, just the reason why, you know, they swapped. Then again, I heard another reason as to why they replaced Ironhide with Bulkhead in Prime. One reason I heard was because they thought his personality was more fitting for Bulkhead than Ironhide. Yeah, exactly. But then, like I said, there was that other reason I heard. So it's like, which reason is true? This is pretty much. This feels more. This feels. Like, because this seems like a very he said, she said type thing.
No get through door. Need help. If I stay focused, I think I can get through.
What? He really does. Which, to be fair, that's kind of how he looked like in the original cartoon too. But that's because they were going on the retro sword design for the Dinobots. Yeah.
Query. What is a plasma core? A plasma core is an ancient device, much like an Earth generator, that produces vast amounts of energy. Long ago on Cybertron, during the height of its peace and prosperity, its golden age, plasma cores were used with some regularity to light up entire sections of the planet. As Cybertron fell into war and ruin, the technology to control plasma energy, thousands of times more powerful than regular energon, was lost. There is a plasma energy chamber deep within Cybertron's core that has remained dormant for millennia because the danger of using it is simply too great. In order to cyberform an entire planet, a great deal of energy is needed to power the Insecticons and to make changes to the planet on a molecular level. To that end, no power supply short of a plasma core could be used to cyberform a planet.
Okay. Thanks for spoiling the big reveal, Talatran. Grab it. Yeah. Well, to be fair, he is supposed to be based on the G1 Grimlock, so... During Season 3, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit weird. Apparently, Greg Berger did say that the episode Grimlock's New Brain was one of his favorites. Oh, this Grimlock. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Grimlock taller than Prime in G1? A little bit too early to be facing him, don't you think? Also, is it just me, or do the Constructicons literally... Oh, what am I saying? This is G1. This pretty much created the whole mass shifting paradox thing. I mean, compared to, like, Megatron and Soundwave changing from, like, 50-foot robot to a pistol and a radio you can hold in your hand. This is the least outrageous example of mass shifting. I don't think you want to know.
Me, I am done for. I'll crush you.
Devastator, you're needed elsewhere. The others can finish the Autobots.
Another time, Autobots.
Ready, ready, ready.
Hey, we play as the little guy. I think this one you have to shoot. Maybe you already got this one.
Bumblebee, find cover and take out enemies with distance weapons.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Oh, hi, Crimzeek. Yeah. Up Crimzeek. Unlock new stick. Uh,
We'll have to destroy that wall.
Claw! Claw is our master. The Claw just chooses who will go and who will stay. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
This wind current is too strong to pass through, even in vehicle mode. You will have to find another route for now.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played this game in like 10 years. Yeah. Yeah, and G1, he was like almost the same height as the humans.
Megatron, what is the meaning of this?
Optimus, come to save the day, I presume?
I am here to stop you.
I always thought it was
from
kind of
destroying
weird.
the city.
I mean, yeah, Volkswagens are small, but they're not that small.
Oh, Prime! You have no idea what you're really up against, do you? Who is really behind this?
This is our home now, Megatron. We should respect it.
No matter, Prime. I have no interest in destroying Earth. But I'm not opposed to making a few, shall we say, improvements?
Bumblebee, you've got to break through Megatron's shield.
Oh, sure, send the little guy in first. Wow, that was just too perfect. Yep. Yeah, I was just gonna say, that wasn't as effective as it probably should have been. Also, how come Mega... Oh, shit. What were you gonna say? Yeah. Yeah, which is fair, because wasn't in G1 him and Optimus were more around the same size? Here he's like, I guess a head taller than Optimus here. Oh, I don't either. I kind of prefer that. I mean, considering here he turns into a tank. Which begs the question, they gave Megatron a vehicle mode. Why can't they give one to Soundwave?
Autobots, Megatron is headed for that steel tower. Move out.
Don't you mean rollout, Prime?
Keep moving. I am watching our backs.
Follow me.
That's right. Waka waka. Waka 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 waka. Waka waka. I'm not bad at that. Hey, Hunter. Yeah, that's what Hunter said. He was the one that actually had a complete new color scheme, because everyone else just had their G1 colors.
If you use the wind current, you should be able to jump higher than usual.
I mean, well, with except to say Megatron. Yeah, I did not like G2 Megatron's color scheme. Like, I
Query.
get what they were
What is a
going
space
for,
bridge? A
but
space bridge is a device capable of bending the fabric of space and time to connect two points in space that are far apart with an energized tunnel or bridge. Once the bridge is traversed, the traveler can jump from one location to another, be those locations kilometers apart or light years apart.
Woo! Yahoo!
This wind current is too strong to pass through even in vehicle mode. You will have to find another route for now.
Yeah. Well, he is a Lamborghini, so. But I will say the only thing I wouldn't really say it's a big problem, but just kind of well, not really a nitpick, just a little disappointed that I wish we got to play as more characters. Like, how awesome would it be if they did a Transformer? If they did a Transformers game like this, but like did something like what you could do in Lego Star Wars, you could replay levels as characters you either buy or unlock throughout the story. Yeah.
No need to hold back.
Never stood a chance. Sucker!
So the Energon cubes in this game are blue, and if this is meant to be a G1 homage, shouldn't they be pink?
Now, throw everything you've got at them.
The orange dot on your map marks your destination. Reach it to complete your mission.
Yeah. red
What is
energon.
this stuff? Looks like energon, smells like energon. Teletran 1, analyze.
Analysis complete. It appears to be a volatile form of energon. It would likely explode if you throw or shoot it.
I take it this energon won't increase our speed. I still love that bit for Prime. Also, can we just admire the fact that the device Starstream was using to process the red energon looked like a coffee maker? Why is it that speed-enhancing energon takes longer to process than regular energon? Blockhead? What is this, the 80s? What? Oh, yeah. Alright. You missed. Damn, I can't even use the joke. Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't there a Seeker? Alright, he's dead. That's good, amen. Yay, upgrades.
More enemy combatants. Megatron serious.
The robot go boom. Speaking of that, oh, that reminds me. I meant to ask you. Can you actually get SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom on Steam? 'Cause, that could be a fun game to stream. Yeah, that was actually the first video game I ever played. Okay. It's like, you missed him! How could you? At least you killed them all. Whatever happened to being heat-seeking missiles? I mean, those are heat seekers, right?
This wind current is too strong to pass through, even in vehicle mode. You will have to find another route for now.
Actually, but if we're on the topic of like weapons you could use, how come you can't unlock sideswipes jackhammers from G1? Yeah.
Here's my retort. Worthless.
A bit basic, but considering they're just grunts, you know. Not expecting like
Towers dead ahead.
what does that billboard
Almost there.
say? Does that billboard say? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. The shoes. Moon. Ah. Oh, you mean that's from that's from the episode that had this line in it. Amazing. A booby trap that actually catches boobies. Ooh. Well, now. Yay. Well, I'm thinking New York. Is it- No, it can't. I've never been. Oh! finds it funny that Sideswipe's able to do a flip while in vehicle mode. Oh god. What's the part where we can actually start swapping out weapons? Okay. Yep.
Can you hear it, Optimus? It's calling out to those Insecticons, somehow directing them. My chariot awaits, Optimus, but I cannot have you following me this time.
Sideswipe, don't let him escape. Already on it.
So, just gonna leave long haul behind like that. Or long. What? Yeah. I just want to know what kind of tank he turns in, because I don't think Abram tanks were a thing in the 80s, were they? Maybe, were they that big?
Here. It will happen here.
Got you surrounded.
Megatron! Bot, oh bot! It's about time!
Less talk, robot. More dying.
Sucker!
He's literally basically wrestling. Yeah. Okay. I don't remember this fusion cannon being able to do that. Yeah, that's true. Love that line. Ah, good, you got health. You gotta love. I love that. I love that movie does where he just turns into a tank and charges at you while spinning his cannon around. Yeah. Actually, who was the leopard tank invented? Maybe? I don't know.
My destiny awaits below. As for you, I just engaged the security system. Good luck getting in, Prime.
Teltran 1, analyze.
It's a ship of unknown origins, buried beneath the city.
How do I shut down the security system?
It appears there is a dual-layer security protocol in place. You'll first need to disable 3 sub-generators. Once disabled, the primary generator will be vulnerable.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
Awesome. It says here the first Leopard tank was made in 1965. Maybe. Is that what? Yeah, that is true. I recall, aren't Leopard tanks like among some of like the most heavy-duty tanks? Like made today? Yeah. Hey, you did it! Right. I'm just saying, because, you know those, artworks that guy, made for me for, that Transformers idea I have, Transformers Revolution? Yeah, he based, Megatron's tank mode. He said he based it on a Leopard tank. Actually, if I recall, did Brawl in, the first live-action movie turn into a Leopard tank?
Uplink activated.
Mhm. That definitely looks like the Magnus hammer. Yeah, it does. Well, yeah. Yeah, well. Hell yeah. Okay, that's just the Forge of Solus Prime. Red shot. Yeah, it does. Spread gun. So that basically means it's a shotgun, right? Sniper rifle. I think Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, aren't those Bumblebee's guns, or am I thinking of something else? I believe so. Okay.
Megatron must be stopped.
Ready, ready, ready.
Bumblebee doing a standard anime elbows up pose.
Follow me. What are we waiting for?
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, there's Grimlock's gun. This is Fist. Right. What did I do? Ooh, give him the lightning hammer. Right.
Ready, ready, ready.
I don't know. Maybe the battle hammer? Give him the four just like... yeah. That's right. Yeah. Alright. Little guy with a shotgun. What's a sniper rifle? Right then.
Megatron must be stopped.
Sure, if you want to.
Fascinating. Let me see. This is legendary.
What are these things for again? Wow.
I think I see what we can make with these.
Well, there's a 50-50%.
It happens.
Well, there's a 50-50% chance of this either working or blowing up and taking us all with
Right.
it.
Got it. Something went wrong.
It's science, right? Yeah. It's science, great. I would be down for that. I wouldn't mind. I think both have their substance.
Strange. They don't seem to notice us. There's something different about these Insecticons.
Not even close.
Yes. That's fine. You'll learn. I fired and I missed. Oh. Oh, that. Well, that worked out nicely. Is he dead yet? Seriously, that thing does straight up look like the Magnus Hammer from Animated. One hands it like a boss. Yeah. Makes it sound a lot, gives it more of a punch, if you know what I mean.
You're mine, oil jerk. Let's see how you Autobots look on my hook.
Oh, we're fighting both the leader and second in command of the Constructicons. Yeah. Yeah, like how Scrapper just like scoops you up with his, you know, whatever you call that thing, and flings you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's how most cranes work. Yeah. Well, it's nice that they did include it. Falcon Punch!
Disengaging the first sub-generator now.
Yep. Yep. But you're not.
First sub-generator shut down. The stronger currents should now be weakening. The next two sub-generators are now accessible. Shut them down in any sequence.
Great news!
Don't worry, I'm sure their medic will fix them up. Never really had a medic. In fact, they never really had a medic until Prime. Well, since it seems to take a few things from other Transformers stuff, including the IDW comics, and maybe Flatline. And again, Knockout was in the IDW comics, granted he wasn't a medic. Or really a Decepticon for that matter. If I recall, the IDW comics, Knockout didn't show up until like the post-war arc, right? Prime, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why he was included. Cool. Do. Ooh, hey, out those primal swords. I'll try giving those to B. Okay.
Ready.
Agreed. You know what's great about him? He's also voiced B in several fan projects. David K. David K. Yeah, but yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I know David K did, because David K is very active in the Transformers fan community. Love, okay, did I ever show you that, toy review of the Masterpiece Beast Wars Megatron? Oh! Okay, I guess that's just the fuck this gun. Oh, fuck this gun. Yeah, those Japanese voice clips for that Megatron toy is just weird. If you mean like for the Japanese Beast Wars. Yeah. Still, I just love it. I was like anime girl just now.
I'm going to dig your grave, Autobots.
I don't remember Scavenger ever sounding like that.
I've been itching for a fight. Come on!
Give it up, you overgrown
That's
trash
Frank.
can.
Oh, was it? Oh, that was Super Room? Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, again... Also, am I the only one that thinks Bone Crusher looks weird with a drill? Like, well, not like that, like, in robot mode, but in, like, vehicle mode when it's just on his, like, bulldozer mode. I don't know. Hey, you wanna try out the twin swords? Excuse me? Wait, is there let's try that again.
Give it up, you overgrown trash can.
Oh shit. That's a question. Why is Bone Crusher the one with the drill when he's a bulldozer? If I think, should Scavenger have it because he's the excavator?
And for my next trick,
Yeah, some of the one-liners here are pretty great. I was like, you see what that billboard says?
Shut down the sub-generator.
Mega Burger Combo. Why can't we ever go back to those wages?
One sub-generator remains. Once disabled, the primary generator is exposed.
Alright.
Follow me.
Next group. Yeah. Next group of losers. Well, we got 6 Constructicons. Yep. See, yeah, see, I'm pretty sure this is New York.
How strong your steel, Autobots! How quick the conquest!
I don't think cement mixers are supposed to spew acid.
Embarrassed for you.
Ah. So, did he voice Longholm in the original?
Here's my ring.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain this is New York City. Uh-oh.
Never stood a chance. Sucker!
By the way, Tom, I'll get your opinion on this. Is it weird that for Transformers Revolution, I was thinking of making Mixmaster as kind of a mad scientist? Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going for.
Shut down the sub-generator.
Nothing has been made that I can't dismantle. Up next, the primary generator.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Bell definitely sounds a lot more gravelier than he did in G1. Yeah. Actually, you know who Michael Bell also voiced? He also voiced Prowl. Yeah. Sure. Do we unlock Wheeljack yet? Ah. Oh, okay. I'm not kidding. Okay. Hold still, asshole. Amazing? Oh.
Here's my retort. Sucker! I'm embarrassed for you. Never stood a chance.
Come around again. Or maybe not. The hell? There he is. Nope, never mind.
Decepticon down. Didn't feel a thing. Decepticon down.
Let's go.
Alright. Now you want me to go check? Or you want to like... So you want to like finish this bit and then call it? Or, well, we'll see. About an hour and 43 minutes. What happened? Mm. Yeah, I'm still here. That's right. Also, there's this video Bart. Sheriff the General you gotta see when we're done here.
No one gets by the Constructicons.
All hail Megatron!
I was a little too late there. There we go.
This is your end! Too easy!
Hit you like a soccer ball. I love the move he does that literally just he stomps on the ground so hard it causes a pillar of earth to shoot up.
I'll crush you! Time to die, Autobot!
Oh yeah, he did have a gun. Which, does that gun just like materialize out of nowhere whenever they combined? Yeah, if only he had that in the show. Come on!
you can see, I am now in control of the greatest Cybertronian mission ever undertaken.
It cannot be. The Proud Star.
And finally the diodes tumble. I am simply going to hasten the Insecticons' mission instead of just cyberforming this city. With me at the helm, the entire planet will be transformed in mere days.
You plan to cyberform Earth.
Let me correct you, Optimus Prime. I don't plan to do anything. I have already started.
But the Earthlings.
Will die.
Oh no. So, you want to keep going, or think this would be a good place to stop? Alright. Oh. Yep. Awesome. Oh, oh, Jack.
Ready. Follow me.
My services appear to be required.
I give Wheeljack Devastator's drills. Alright. Yep. Again, ain't science great?
Fascinating! Let me see! This is legendary! All right, got it! Sometimes I impress myself.
Sure, why not?
The barrier is disabled. However, the door itself requires a key code.
Where do we access the key code?
A sentry bot has been deployed, which will transfer the key code to the nearest Cybertronian if it is destroyed.
Oh, ain't that convenient?
Location is highlighted on your map.
Wheeljack incoming!
Yes. Oh yeah, Hasbro, if you could bring that back, that would also be very appreciated. Hey, what kind of car does Wheeljack turn into? Ah. Ah. Well, I mean, considering he's an inventor, makes sense that he'd be using his tools as weapons. Ooh, that actually would be a pretty cool thing. If the backpack the backpack he's got on there actually works like an actual backpack for his tools. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Optimus, what exactly is the Proud Star?
Another time, old friend. For now, let us stay on task.
Yeah. This isn't the poster shot, someone's getting fired. Boing. Oh, that worked out nicely. Mm-hmm. I don't get it.
Megatron know about the Proud Star under the Earth? It is apparent that neither Megatron nor his Decepticon lieutenants knew for certain what was happening to the city, nor what lies beneath it. However, Megatron's memory of the Golden Age is clearer than most Cybertronians, and so it appears that he suspected that plasma energy was one of the causes of the city's destruction.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Guys, the tech in the city, it's evolved on a divergent path from our own. It's not from the Decepticons.
Then Megatron doesn't understand it any more than we do. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage.
But on the downside, doesn't that also indicate that this stuff has like a consciousness of its own? There's a nice shooting, Tex.
The ship's entrance is now open.
We need to investigate inside.
Oh, hey guys.
It appears they've agitated the Insecticons. Not good. Time to swat some necks. Luck next time.
So again, these aren't the same Insecticons from, you know.
Just as I calculated. That was a fail.
Yeah, but the fact that they have the kind of laser wing things from the Cybertron games, that's pretty cool.
We've got access to the Proud Star now.
Oh,
Time
yeah.
to get moving.
Yeah. That's a game like this should have. Should. What the hell? Oh. Jackpot.
Autobots, welcome to the Proud Star, the great ship of Nova Prime.
It can't be! You mean an Autobot ship is responsible for all the destruction in the city?
It appears so, Wheeljack. But I doubt it was an Autobot hand that caused the destruction.
Another Cybertronian ship crashed on Earth? What are the odds?
Nova Prime's
You
mission
asked
was
me,
to
B.
preserve our culture. The colonnade of Cybertron was a covenant between all Cybertronians. The colonnade
Was it like Jack said in
comprised of the
Prime?
essential aspects of our lost Cybertronian heritage, and it was placed inside the Ferrotaxis, the supercomputer that controls.
What was the line Jack said in Prime when talked about like all the relics they find on
literally
Earth?
carries our culture inside of it.
What an historical find that would be. So much art and beauty and history has been lost. To find it again.
The Ferrotaxis controls both the Plasma Core and the Insecticons. It directs the power and gives the Insecticons their function and purpose.
Okay, so we find the Ferrotaxis and what? Destroy it? It's got so much of our culture in it. We can't do that, can we?
No, we can't! We find the plasma core and shut it down. Shutting down the power is the most surefire way to stop the cyber forming.
Then we locate the Ferrotaxis and preserve our culture, as Nova Prime intended. But for now, stay focused. There are more floors to this ship. We split up and locate the Plasma Core.
Oh yeah. Oh, since you're playing as Wheeljack, Wheeljack I think has one of the funniest responses to that like computer voice.
Wow! Where do you suppose this off to?
I think it's coming up, isn't it?
Oh no.
What is it, Optimus?
Felt like the Matrix itself just blinked off and then back on. There is a darkness here. Something that has permeated this place. And the Cybertronians who lived here. We will deal with it later if we must.
Wow. Ominous much?
Query. Is Megatron correct that the Proud Star was underneath Earth's surface? Megatron's suspicions were confirmed. The ship he now controls is indeed the Proud Star of legend. Commentary. It must be a perverse kind of joy that Megatron now feels, knowing that the instrument of Earth's destruction was an Autobot invention, an Autobot mission.
I should plan on using the Proud Star for my projects. We already know that, right? We already went over that.
Query.
Nope.
Or what is Nova Prime, leader of the mission of Cybertronian expansion, conqueror of the Benzuli Expanse? Nova Prime is often heralded as the greatest Cybertronian ever to bear the Autobot matrix of leadership. He is a Prime in the true sense of the word. Not just a title, but a leader and a visionary. His ship, called the Proud Star, set out to ensure the survival of Cybertron forever by finding uninhabited worlds and cyberforming them so that they could be colonized. His legacy and his memory have shone brightly, even over the millennia since his departure.
I was just gonna say.
Query. What is the Ferrotaxis? The Ferrotaxis is important to all Cybertronians who long for a return to the Golden Age. It contains the principles of the colonnade of Cybertron. Those principles were the foundation upon which the greatest era in Cybertronian history was built. Despite its cultural and historical significance, the Ferrotaxis is also a supercomputer that directs the Insecticons and the explosive energies from the Plasma Core to cyberform entire planets. The Insecticons are given instructions from the Ferrotaxis telling them how to reshape the planet's surface, making it appropriate for Cybertronian life. The Plasma Core's energy is used to alter the foundational elements of the planet to create create a self-sustaining environment capable of supporting Cybertronians. There is no Cybertronian that would wish any harm to come to the Ferrotaxis, despite its powerful abilities. When cyberforming a planet, it uses the colonnade as the basis for the society it builds. It literally turns a planet into a new Cybertron, physically, but also as a society. It must be protected if there is to be any hope of Cybertron returning to a golden age.
That was a lot. Fucking wall. That's there, it's crawling with bugs. Starscream.
Observation. Starscream's anger. Starscream's constant annoyance with Megatron appears to be heightened, as is the tension with his fellow Seekers Thundercracker and Skywarp. It appears that the recent rise in tensions surrounds the search for the plasma core. Starscream is perhaps feeling that he is being underused, and Thundercracker feeling that plasma energy is too dangerous. It is likely that Starscream will berate Thundercracker for his apparent cowardice, while secretly fearing destruction himself by way of the plasma core.
Yeah, that sounds like them. Yeah, sure, why not? You haven't faced the boss's wheeljack yet.
Tell us what Megatron is, Soundwave.
You do not need to know.
Yeah. Bad kitty. Bad birdie, too.
Better luck next time.
The thing about minicons, they're frail.
My timing's off. Inside mirror.
Jeez, Soundwave hits hard. Yeah, see, I got one of those too, asshole.
Soundwave, I need you here. The others can take care of them.
Understood. Abort mission.
Soundwave's running away! Probably the smart play.
Megatron has taken control of the ship and the Ferrotaxis that operates it. He now commands the Insecticons.
Maybe if we blow that Pharaoh what's-it-up, it'll stop Megatron.
No. We go to the plasma core and disable it. The Ferrotaxis has the sum total of Cybertronian culture recorded within. If at all possible, we must preserve it.
Let's sideswipe that. I want to sideswipe on a guy who goes with the shoot first, ask questions later method. I guess he was kind of like that in G1. Hey, Crimson. Hey, look who it is. That's a little bitch. Okay. Why not? You too. Yep. I want to say that's the Dreamwave Grimlock. And I yes, catch it. Yep. Oh, hey, there's Sunstreaker in the back, next to Max. There's also Swoop above there and Sludge. What the heck is Snarl? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, remember him? Of course you don't. Or Wind Charger. Someone really needs to do something with Wind Charger. Which exactly how Warpath and Power Glide count as mini bots. Yeah, the twin. Nice. Yeah. Crimzook. I think we missed a few Crimzeeks. Yeah, I think so too. Yep. Alright. Peace.